performance of the season. The opening tip is brought to you by New York City Vaccine for All, safe, free, easy. The Suns have... Jay Crowder did a nice job last night on Julius Randle. Got into some foul trouble, but when he was in there, really nice job. As Booker gets the roll on the leaner.
Oh, Booker.
It's hard.
Well, in a big part of that game at Boston.
Bembry gets free. But Booker is at the line to shoot two.
What the Suns do. They got quick triggers when they're moving the basketball. They do such a nice job in their decision making. But
to adopt a faster style. Here's Aldridge in the starting lineup for another game. Nice find. Bembry on the cut. Flushes it down on a Gordon.
And that's where Bembry has fit in so nicely. His movements and cut off ball.
Wow, Booker flicks it out. Paul extra feed. Crowder to the corner. Booker hits the three. Devin Booker with 7. Really cleaned up of late. Paul elevates and cans the mid-range.
What a tough shot by Chris Paul. Decisiveness of when he's going to facilitate and when he looks for his own.
Aldridge, another mid-range maestro. Between Booker, Durant, Aldridge, and Paul, you have 4 of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA on the floor in this game.
Midi madness tonight here at the Clays.
The analytics people won't know what to do as Bridges hits the...
And was yelling back, so be fun to watch. That dialogue is the game. That was Steve Nash's response when asked about a pregame. He said, I actually used to really love the second game of a back-to-back because you just wanted to get to it.
Booker banks it in. Devin Booker. A 14-6 start for the Suns. Booker, pull-up 3 is good. Devin Booker locked in. He had 11 out of the gates. Much different than the way we saw them come out on Wednesday as Durant gets on the board.
And that was really balancing out the floor, spacing out who's taking looks, and you see the constant movement here by everyone on this Phoenix offense.
Ball fading away. That is like a layup for Chris Bembry. Something Steve Nash talked about yesterday. Ayton fading and hitting. The Suns have come out piping hot. Harden backs it out. Guarded by Bridges, an outstanding defender. Lobbing it in. Oh, what a tip by Aldridge. Gorgeous.
That was a tough finish.
Oh, nice find. Bembry again on the cut, and Harden finding him for 2.
Well, because Chris Paul is kind of playing middle ground there, and DeAndre Bembry does such a nice job. Chris Paul, it helps out because he's figuring Bembry staying in that weak side corner from 3, and Bembry's continuing to be on the move and finding some looks for himself.
Paul leaves that one short. Nets have scored 4 straight out of the timeout. Harden got it over to Durant. Durant guarded by Booker. Team USA teammates, and Booker fouls Durant. 2 free throws coming for KD.
Beautiful job by LaMarcus Aldridge with just a quick tip. And then watch DeAndre Bembry. So he's open along the baseline. Chris Paul realizes that that's his guy. He gets caught up top. Him and DeAndre Ayton with the miscommunication. And that's where you, against this Phoenix defense, and Monty Williams talked about this before the game, he said, you got to make sure that you are really locked in with your rotations because there's so much focus and emphasis on how you need to defend Durant and Harden that if you lose some of these other players, they will find them. And that's some of the areas that the Nets have been able to do. Nice to see Bruce Brown here back on the floor after missing the last few.
Yeah. And left hamstring tightness, wanted to play on Friday. It's Wednesday. You know, holidays, you get the days of the week messed up.
Brooks says all, yeah, we're all over the place.
Wanted to play on Wednesday, but Steve Nash and the Nets thought better of it, giving him an extra day. He's from Boston, so really wanted to play in that game. Cam Thomas in as well. He's coming off back-to-back strong performances. Cameron Payne high off the window and able to finish over Aldridge. Payne had been dealing with a hamstring of his own, but now has started to find his rhythm again. Durant dumps it down to Brown. In the corner, Thomas, run off. Booker comes up with a steal. Here's Booker blasting in, gets the whistle. Looked like Booker did the old Harden move, hooking the defender with his offhand. J.B. DeRozan said, whoa, hold on a second.
Where I'm confused, though, and we talk about this, foul initially occurs, and then there's the hook. I don't know. I guess I need some more rule officiating lessons to take.
Durant on the pull-up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Work on my crossover to try and get it like AI's crossover.
Well, and we see that, and we're going to see more of it, just how tight his handles are.
McGee into the game. He's been a really nice fit off the bench for Phoenix.
Well, and that's, we talk about the continuity of the Suns team, the roster, the same personnel after their run to the NBA Finals. JaVale McGee is one of the additions along with former net Landry Shamet. But he's been such a nice fit of what they need and how he comes in the second unit and adds a whole lot of punch. And you see his activity at the rim, the size that he brings. Shot goes up, but just watch McGee on the follow. And Phoenix, you kind of look at some of the stats where they get points. They're not getting a bunch of second chance opportunities, and a lot of that comes from the fact that they shoot the ball so well. I think we see that with Brooklyn also, because they are such efficient teams that sometimes you're not having as many opportunities there on the offensive glass.
Here's Mills, squeezes it to the corner for Cam Thomas. His floater is good. Cam Thomas.